Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here. Well, one of the most powerful, richest, and most successful investors, that is Warren Buffett, is now sounding an alarm to Americans out there saying there is going to be a mega catastrophe in America, be it tomorrow, be it 10 years from now, be it 50 years from now, whatever the case may be, he is sending up an alarm. Now, the alarm went out in the form of a letter that he wrote to Berkshire Hathaway's, his annual letter, and I'm going to show it to you in a moment. But what I want to first state is this. I encourage you guys, please make sure you are prepared. Warren Buffett himself is preparing and even warning his shareholders to prepare. You prepare for everyday items such as your 401k. You prepare with cables in your car. You prepare with health insurance. You make sure you have money in the event of some kind of medical issue. You see, the same should happen as far as preparing for emergencies, because when emergencies happen, those shelves go empty and they have no food on hand. So you need to be prepared with food storage. This is why I have partnered with my Patriot supply at preparewithlisa.com. Now, they've got some amazing specials right now. Right now, you can get a 2-week food kit that comes with a rugged tote. This week, it's only $75. That is a special on my website only at preparewithlisa.com. But go there and you're going to get over 45% off. Now, I really pushed for this deal for you guys, and they're only going to have it for a limited time. But the 2-week food kit includes breakfast, lunch, and dinner and lasts up to 25 years in storage, even longer than that in all reality. But they've also got a 4-week food kit supply as well, which I encourage you to check that out. But as you can see, this tote is pretty awesome. It's got all kinds of food inside, and it ships directly to your door. Anyhow, make sure you check that out at preparewithlisa.com. Now, that said, I want to take you back to what's going on and prove to you what Warren Buffett is talking about. Let's go straight to his annual letter there for Berkshire Hathaway. Here it is. Now, this report was published February 23rd, 2019. And Warren Buffett wrote in his 2018 letter to shareholders. Here's what he said. A major catastrophe that will dwarf Hurricanes Katrina and Michael will, W-I-L-L, occur. Perhaps tomorrow, perhaps many decades from now, the big one may come from a traditional source such as a hurricane or an earthquake, or it may be a total surprise involving, say, a cyber attack having disastrous consequences beyond anything insurers now contemplate. When such a mega catastrophe strikes, we will get our share of the losses, and they will be big, very big. So Warren Buffett has made it clear that he is worried about a mega catastrophe, which could mean a natural disaster or could mean an economic disaster, which he mentions in there that his losses are going to be very big. That's concerning on every scale, economically speaking, but also other things. Think of what's happening right now in the news. There's international tension, such as I've never seen before. For example, Russia right now is threatening to nuke the United States. Check this report out. This is from foxnews.com, published recently. Russia TV lists potential nuclear strike targets in U.S. after Putin warning. Now, here's the cities that they're actually threatening: the Pentagon, Camp David, which is in Maryland, Fort Ritchie in Maryland, McClellan in California, and Jim Creek in Washington State. Now, that's a straight up threat from Russia to the United States of America. We're talking about one nuclear power against another. This is not a good idea. And again, why you should be prepared now. And I'm honestly going to up my preparations after all of this, just personal level here, because tensions are just so high. But that's not all. Check out this on GellerReport.com, published February 26th. Israeli intelligence warned of 150,000 ISIS members being deployed around the world. That means there's likely ISIS here in America, which there are. I've already revealed on prior reports that there are specific ISIS training camps here in the USA. And the sad part is they know about them, but they're letting them thrive and not stopping them here in America. I'm not sure why that's happening, but unfortunately it is. And so here we have a warning stating that ISIS members, 150,000 and 50,000 of them are all across the globe. Another reason that we should be ready for stuff. Here's another report. This is from dailywire.com, February 25th. Iran claims it penetrated U.S. Army Command Center, took control of our drones. If Iran has control of some of our drones, that's terrifying. Now, whether or not that comes to fruition or they actually do, or it's just an air threat, I guess only time will tell. But that's something that should concern us all. How about other things like what's happening to our farmers who are going bankrupt? That's going to impact our food supply. Check this article out. SHFTplan.com by Mac Slavo, February 7th. The U.S. faces a catastrophic food supply crisis in America as farmers struggle. Now, I did an entire report on this before, but the truth of the matter is a lot of our farmers are struggling as a result of the trade deal, which I believe we should have, and we've got to have that with China because they've just literally messed Americans over, screwing us over for the past couple of years. But there are other things too that are adding to our farmers' problems and bankruptcy, such as Monsanto, when he comes next to our farmers and all his seeds mingle on their farm, and then he goes and sues them, making them bankrupt and going out of business, even though, and that's a thing by Monsanto. That's why I'm against all of what Monsanto is doing. But the bottom line is we've got lots of tension around us. And the best thing to do is be prepared. And not only with food supply, but water, food, medical supply. But the fact is, you've got to start somewhere. Many of us are unfortunately living paycheck to paycheck. But the truth is, we've got to be ready because you never know what tomorrow holds. Anyhow, I'd love to get your thoughts, comments, and concerns. Please leave them below. If you like what you heard, give me a thumbs up and share it everywhere. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.